And wheeling together with me here is Lynx M20, one of the newest models that has best of both worlds. It has both the quadruped structure and the wheels, which allows it to combine the agility of the quadruped with the speed of the wheeled robot. I went to see with my own eyes what some of the most advanced robotic companies in the world had in store. In the second video of the series, I visit Hangzhou-based robot manufacturer Deep Robotics. This is the name less known outside of China, so you might be surprised by the things you're about to see. I spent the whole day in their headquarters showroom, controlled various different robots, and even stood on one of them. Another one wasn't even a normal robot dog. It had both wheels and legs. Deep Robotics is located in Hangzhou, the same city as Unitree Robotics. It is not coincidence, of course. It is the city where Alibaba Group and DeepSeek have their headquarters too. So the tech sector is really strong here. Plus, the presence of Zhejiang University helps to get access to a larger talent pool. Deep Robotics was founded in 2017 and since the beginning mostly focused its efforts on quadrupeds and their usage in the various industrial applications. Since the company is a bit younger than Ubitech we discussed in the last video, their robot lineup is smaller and can be comfortably fit on a single display line in the showroom. These are Light 3 units that are very useful for research and development. We're actually going to be working with them quite a bit later. These are not the regular versions. These are custom modified versions that look a bit more like a dog and less like a robot. And here we can see the wheeled robot Lynx M20. It can reach the speeds of maximum 5 meters per second, and maximum distance on one battery charge is 15 kilometers. So this is pretty impressive. The next one is the X30. X30 is the flagship industrial model. You can say it's pretty heavy and large. It can climb up the stairs in all sorts of factory environments, up to 45 angle stairs. And also it can operate in the environment with the temperature from -20 to 55 degrees. That's a pretty big range. And this is the DR1, which is actually currently is in development, so it's not yet available for purchase. This is a humanoid robot, as you can see. It's pretty rugged and also suitable for industrial environments. It can walk with a speed of up to 1.6 meters per second and walk over 18 centimeter steps. And not so long time ago, DR02 model was released. According to the description, main differences from DR01 is the IP66 rating, which means it's waterproof and dustproof, and in general just a sleeker design and also modularity. I had the chance to try out 3 different robots that day. Heavy industrial quadruped X30, the hybrid wheels and legs Lynx M20, and the smaller quadruped Light 3 that is used for research and development purposes. X30 is mainly used for inspection work in places like power stations and industrial sites. Compared to smaller robot dogs, this one is clearly built for the rough environments. It handles stairs, slopes, and uneven ground without much trouble. The body is fully sealed, so it's meant to work outside in rain or dust. It uses LiDAR and cameras to move around autonomously, including in low light conditions. Overall, it feels less like a demo robot and more like an industrial tool. I watched Deep Robotics employees remote control it with a rugged RC, and I even stood on one of them. It was quite scary, but as you can see, I survived to tell the tale. Lynx M20 was my favorite that day. I found it really impressive, since it's rather new design combining both wheels and legs. That allows it to do things that are impossible for purely wheeled robots, like climbing the stairs or high obstacles. At the same time, on flat ground, it can reach a speed of 2 meters per second. The robot's advanced motion control lets it adjust its posture depending on the terrain, switching between wheel-driven locomotion and more leg-like motion automatically, which helps it handle debris, uneven ground, and confined spaces. Another interesting thing about M20 is that it doesn't seem to have front or back. It has dual cameras and 96 beam LiDAR units on both ends, giving it a very wide field of view and situational awareness. I tried both teleoperation mode in the showroom backyard and also went to see the waypoint following mode in action on testing grounds. In that mode, obstacle avoidance was apparently switched off, and it came uncomfortably close to my videographer, which was a good reminder that this thing is very much a serious machine, not a toy. Physically, Lynx M20 is lighter than you might expect for something this capable, around 33 kilograms with a 15 kilogram payload capacity. And it's built to keep going for hours, thanks to swappable batteries and a rugged industrial-rated design that works in rain, dust, and temperature extremes. Finally, after lunch, I went on to unbox and control the Light 3 unit. This one is the smallest and, well, the lightest of the whole lineup. Since it is a consumer and R&D product, it is probably the one most interesting to a lot of you watching. I decided to make a separate video about it, going into more detail on how it's controlled, what it can and can't do, and who it actually makes sense for. I did spend 3 hours with it after all. Subscribe to get notified when the video goes live.